A memorial service honoring the life of Sandra L. Casey, an East Dorset native and graduate of Byrne Academy's class of 2000, was held Tuesday morning, October 17th, at the Dorset United Church. Casey, 35, was one of the victims of the mass shooting in Las Vegas which occurred the night of October 1st, when a gunman opened fire on a crowd of concert-goers at a music festival, leaving 58 people dead and nearly 550 people injured. A large crowd filled the church for the hour-long service, which was officiated by the church's pastor, the Reverend Dr. James H. Gray. Greg Sukanik, the editor of the Manchester Journal, described the atmosphere inside the church during the service.
The funeral itself was it was an opportunity for folks to talk about all the different sides of Sandy Casey. Heard a lot about her compassion and what made her such an effective special education teacher. Also heard a lot about her sense of humor. She genuinely had a personality that would light up any room she walked into, people said. Certainly, it was an emotional situation, as any funeral is. But one got the sense it was they called it a celebration of her life, and I think that people did their best to focus on what made her a special part of this community and of the community she had adopted in California. It was remarkable that her fiance came out to give one of the remembrances. There are also some touching tributes from the pastor at the church, also from friends, from loved ones, from a colleague at Pulteney High School, from an uncle by love rather than blood, as he put it. Someone who had been with come to know Sandy from when she was a young child to up to adulthood. So you really did get a very well-rounded three-dimensional sense of who this person was.
After graduating from Byrne, Casey went on to attend the College of St. Joseph in Rutland. She was working as a special education teacher for the past 9 years at the Manhattan Beach Middle School in Manhattan Beach, California. She was engaged to be married to Chris Williams, who took part in the service and was listed as one of the pallbearers on the program distributed before its start. Friends and family gathered to remember her and honor a person whose life was cut short with shocking suddenness.
Well, Steve and I, Andrew, grew up together. Their home was right on the property of the Hampton Inn. Teresa and Steve and I all went to school together. The girls, their children, Sandy, Amanda, and Tanya, wonderful, wonderful family. They grew up on Dorset Hill Road in Dorset, overlooking Mad Tom. Very quiet, silent, a native Vermont family. We all stick together, and with a joke in this is that we're all redneck Vermonters. Steve works for the town of Manchester as I'm on the board, and we have to really all stick together. It's a real sad situation that occurred. And having to pass Sandy, she enjoyed doing what she was doing, listening to the Jason Aldean and other country and western singers that we grew up around. Steve and Teresa were wonderful parents, along with their grandparents Lloyd and Bev and Lauriston and Teresa's mom, just a wonderful family. To the whole community in Manchester, Dorset, Vermont, and the world. It's just a devastation that should not have happened.
Dorset's town manager, Rob Giotti, was a classmate of Casey's at Byrne.
So it's obviously we're very sad. The Casey family is it's a big family. It's a local family. It's a great family. Everybody knows the family. Everybody's really connected to the family. Sandy was actually a colleague of mine in terms of we graduated high school together, played basketball together. She was just a great person. A great person from a great family, from a great town. So I think you'll see that here today in terms of people showing an outpouring of support in a sad time.
For the GNet TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.